build parliament. We don't buy land, we expropriate land. And because a land that is going to be used for public purpose and public interest, the court will give us a go-ahead. Then we sell that building. They will buy it, including these ones who are obsessed with their Cecil John Rhodes legacy. They will buy it to preserve that legacy. With that money, will come and build parliament. The money is there. That property is worth a lot of money. And if sold, it can build another parliament. When we come here, parliamentarians, ministers, president, all of that, perhaps maybe the president for security reasons and the deputy president, but the rest of us, we must be given housing subsidy like any other worker. Must not be given houses. Workers who are working is work. It's our profession. There must be a design for such housing bonds for members of parliament that you can go and bond a house if you want. Or otherwise, you can go and rent a back room in Mamelodi.
Like everyone else.
Yeah, like everyone else. So why are we being forced into some crawl or the parliamentary village? Dilapidated buildings that you guys insult us with about every day, thinking there's some luxury. There's nothing there. Someone is just eating money, saying there's maintenance, there's this. There's absolutely nothing. Scratch that, sell those parliamentary villages, redirect the money, subsidize parliamentarians the same way workers are subsidized. Someone was saying to me, why is parliament choosing for me to go and stay there? What if I want to stay in Kailicha? Why is parliament removing me from my people to put me where my constituency is not? We don't have that option because we're being told you are going to sleep here. Otherwise, you're wasting the resources of the state. But it's not of our choice. If this EFF choice, we will subsidize these people to go and choose accommodation of their choice.
Mr. Malema, I have a couple of questions that I have to deal with economy, but before I get to that, signals indicate, or at least the past elections indicate, that the DA is slowly going down in the Western Cape. Why is that not a factor for you? And also, just so I can crunch those questions in, also in terms of, you've said that President Cyril Ramaphosa is not someone that you will enter into negotiations with in coalitions. You previously said that you're willing to negotiate with Paul Mashatile. Has that changed now?
Well, it's the ANC's choice, it's their decision what they want to do. If they agree with us and will engage with whatever alternative they are bringing forward. We are concentrating in the Western Cape. Our Secretary General is deployed in the Western Cape, and Western Cape is one of our biggest feeder now. For the first time, and I think you forgot that, that's why you're saying we're not concentrating there. For the first time, we won a award in the Western Cape. That's how much effort we've now put in the Western Cape. But equally, we're trying to make serious inroads in the colored community because it's a community that it's well represented in the EFF. Their aspirations, their interests, if properly articulated to them. And they are the people who knows the dispossession of land. They know what it means. They've experienced it in the Western Cape. So we are paying a lot of attention in the Western Cape. I said to you, there are 3 provinces. If you break them, the ANC won't do anything. It's Western Cape, KZN, and Gauteng, and that's where the EFF resource is concentrated, and that's where we're going to battle it out with the DA in the Western Cape. We'll battle it out with the ANC and the IFP in KZN. We'll battle it out with the ANC here in Gauteng and everywhere else.
Now, getting into the economy, you've said that you obviously want to double grants. Now, one would ask, how would you make fiscal room for that? We are in an economy that is shrinking. We have, our economic outlook at this point is not desirable. How do you make room for that? You've said that there's money in the state. But
but I just told you, we're doing away with provinces, that money goes there. We're doing away with these ministers, that money goes there. Everywhere else where we're saving, the money must be redirected directly into the pockets of the poor. Why are we obsessed with that? It's because these people, when you give them money directly into their pockets, you can see the impact they have in their families and their grandchildren and children. So when you give Gogos money, you are guaranteed that this money is going to be used for the rightful purpose. Because seated here with you, I'm a beneficiary of SASA, where my grandmother used to get SASA, and that day, that month, we are guaranteed a bag of meal will be bought and be put behind the door. And for that day, she will come back with a chicken. We are going to eat chicken. She will not come back with a bottle of beer. They've never done that. So you give these ones money directly. These monies are going to contribute in the alleviation of poverty. But on the economy, why are we not beneficiating in South Africa? We say when we take over, in less than a year, we'll beneficiate 50% of our minerals in South Africa. So when you take chrome from Skukuni, as it passes those villages until Richards Bay, you must know inside those trucks is jobs. Because where that chrome is going to be processed, that's where jobs are going to be created. You cannot expect to create jobs when you are not beneficiating with so much mineral resources that you have. Then you have the fishing rights that are not given to our people. Both natural and mineral resources our people don't have access to. Then you don't industrialize. Do you know that we don't produce toothpick? We don't produce matchsticks. We don't produce plastic plates or steel plates that we use every day. No one in South Africa has ever said, no, we are only going to eat in the plates that are from China. We don't produce the things that we use on daily basis. Why? Why would you not produce the things that you use every day? We grew up in Sishiwu. There used to be factories there. They used to produce textile clothes there in the township. A lot of people used to work there. What is it that the Bantustan can do better than us if we are really better than the Bantustan? There's no big township you can go to anywhere in South Africa and not find those factories. And those factories have been shut down. How do we grow the economy without industrializing? And we need to industrialize based on the commodities produced by those particular areas. Gauteng is what it is because of the discovery of diamond and gold. Kimberley came to be